Hello, my name is Bradley Bennett, and this is my final presentation for the course Survey of Fiscal Management at the University of Central Oklahoma. In this presentation, I'll be reflecting on what I learned throughout the course, how these concepts relate to my professional life, and why ethical fiscal management matters for more organizations and communities. Throughout this course, I've gained a stronger understanding of financial management and the role it plays in organizational success. I learned how financial decisions influence everything from operations to long-term strategy. This presentation will walk through the techniques and concepts I found most meaningful, how I plan to use them in my career, and why strong ethical standards are essential when managing financial resources. In my role as a service delivery manager at DXE Technology, fiscal management connects directly to how teams operate and deliver value. Budget forecasting helps determine staffing levels, resource allocation, and capacity planning, especially in global environments like ours. Understanding cash flows improves how I evaluate operational stability for the large clients I support, such as the airlines. Financial ratios also help me understand the impacts of performance, efficiency, and service health. And finally, ethics plays a major role because client trust and reliability are crucial in the mission-critical systems we support. Going forward, I can use these fiscal management tools to make more informed decisions. Concepts like fixed versus variable costs help me understand cost behavior in operations. Forecasting methods will help with long-term staffing decisions, especially as DXC continues blending onshore and offshore teams. I'll also be able to read financial statements more confidently when building business cases for automation, tooling, and platform upgrades. Understanding risk and future value will help me evaluate the impact of those investments. And overall, these concepts strengthen my ability to communicate financial needs to leadership. The concept I found most useful was the time value of money. Before this course, I understood the basic idea, but now I can actually apply it. TVM explains how money grows over time through compounding and how the timing of cash flows affects decision making. It's helped me personally with retirement planning, understanding how early contributions to my 401k impact long-term growth. Professionally, TVM is useful for evaluating the future benefits of automation, employee training, and technology investments. It gives leaders a clearer picture of long-term return instead of just upfront costs. The concept I found least useful for my current role is sales budgeting. Sales budgets are important for organizations, especially in industries driven by product revenue or seasonal demand. But my role is in service delivery, not sales. So I don't forecast product units or inventory. Even though this concept was less directly relevant to me, it still helped me understand how sales projections affect budgeting across the whole organization. One of the most important takeaways from this course is the role of ethics in financial management. Ethical fiscal management builds trust, ensures transparency, and supports responsible stewardship of resources. Practices like accurate reporting, honest budgeting, and compliance with regulations protect organizations from legal issues and reputational harm. The Enron example from the Ascent of Money videos shows what happens when ethics are ignored. Today's organizations are deeply interconnected with their communities, and the ethical financial choices directly impact people's livelihoods and opportunities. Leaders who use ethical fiscal management gain several advantages. They build strong credibility with employees, clients, and stakeholders. They improve team morale by creating a culture of honesty and transparency. Ethical leaders also reduce risk, financial, legal, and reputational, which helps organizations remain stable. And when leaders consistently make responsible financial decisions, it increases long-term performance and maintains stakeholder trust. When organizations practice ethical and strategic fiscal management, performance and innovation both improve. Financial stability allows companies to invest more confidently in research, new technologies, and workforce development. When employees trust leadership, teamwork, and creativity increase. Innovation requires both resources and culture that supports responsible risk-taking, and ethical fiscal management helps create that environment, which drives long-term growth. The impact of ethical financial management goes beyond the organization itself. Communities benefit when companies operate responsibly through stable jobs, reliable services, and contributions to local economies. Unethical management, on the other hand, can lead to layoffs, bankruptcies, and a loss of trust in institutions. When organizations reinvest in their communities and act responsibly, the long-term benefit reach far beyond the bottom line. This course connected several financial tools and concepts that help build a well-rounded understanding of fiscal management. I applied the concepts like the time value of money, cash budgeting, and financial statement analysis. I also gained insight into market behavior through the Ascent of Money episodes, which helped me understand risk bubbles and how psychological factors impact financial decisions. Together, these concepts form a strong foundation for making responsible and informed financial choices. In closing, this course has strengthened both my personal and professional financial skills. I'm leaving with a better understanding of how money works, how organizations plan and budget, and why ethical behaviors matter in every area of financial management. These concepts will continue supporting my decision-making as I grow in leadership roles, and they've already influenced how I think about long-term financial planning for myself and my team. This slide lists the course modules, Ascent of Money documentary, and financial documents used throughout this presentation. Thank you for watching.